You have to start.
Oh. So, tell me, what are we talking about today?
Today, on Keepin the Geek Bros podcast, episode 168, we've got a special in-person recording that we haven't done in like years. We've got Loki Season 2 thus far, Zelda live action film announcement, Sony to remove PlayStation's Twitter integration. Vibe finally joins TikToks and promptly gets banned. Trailer reviews for Ghostbusters, The Frozen Empire, Kingdom Hearts, Missing Link, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, Dragon Ball Daima, and Legacy of Monsters. And then we have Open Mic, rebooting the MCU. All this and more on this week's episode. Stay tuned.
In a world where geeking out never looked so good, two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, Keeping Up with the Geek Bros.
Yes, Keepin the Geek Bros podcast. I'm your host, Vibe. With me is Man in person, sitting next to me with lovely screens behind us. We are the host of this podcast, which is allegedly a family podcast. Who knows? Don't add us. All right.
So, what's going on?
Did you want me to? You want me to? It's too small to read.
No, I got it.
Okay, cool.
I can read it from all.
I know that's right.
So what's going on with the Geek Bros?
The Geek Bros, we actually dropped a few weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? It wasn't that long, but a few weeks ago, we dropped a new episode promo, or episodes plural. So that means 4 new episodes: The Flash, Blue Beetle, Secret Invasion, and something else. Absolutely. So check it out. It's actually pretty funny. I've heard from Man's constituents that they really enjoyed the trailer. It's like 20 seconds long, but it's funny. It's old school. It's got a little bit of production value to it. And check out these episodes. I'm currently in the phase of getting all the clips together. I will be editing them. They will not release until all 4 episodes are done. Yes, they're coming out before Doctor Strange. Don't at me. And then I guess an announcement. I guess this is going to be the new setup again, well, the new old setup of us doing the podcast. Right now, I can't confirm or deny that these are just for show. But if the audio seems weird, it's because we are ripping it from the thing. If you're not watching us, then from the camera. If you are watching us, from the camera, from YouTube. So if it sounds a little different, I apologize. It's better than nothing. Just let me figure this out. I haven't done this in a while, and I can't get Adobe Audition to create 2 channels for these mics, or recognize the mics exist. I think it's time for a new setup. We will get to that another time. All right, gent. What are you geeking about this week?
Actually, I'm geeking about 2 things. The Marvels is coming out on Friday.
Oh my God, the Marvels, girl power.
Oh my God. Anyways,
down with the patriarchy.
That sucks. Anyways, what I'm really geeking about a week early, actually, is the release of the Super Mario RPG game.
Listen, you guys remember how I geeked out about that when that was announced in the podcast, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's gonna take so long." You missed it. He just told me it's coming out next week, and I fangirled out. I couldn't believe it. Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm excited. That's my geeking out. I wanna do that. And then apparently, according to him, I have to geek out about Gen V.
Gen V.
I have envy for Gen V. But yeah, that's where I'm at. What about you, bro?
Geeking out about the first episode of season 2, episode 1 of Invincible. Great stuff. But what I'm really geeking about is Community. Yes, I know I'm late, but I watched one episode of Community like years ago, and I hated it. Completely hated it. I just ran out of something I was binge watching, and I was like, you know what? Let me give it another go. I hated episode 1 again. But I met this guy named Man, and he has this 3-episode rule. And if you don't get into the 3 episodes,
It's just not for you.
It's not for you. Well, I got into it deep into episode 2, and now I'm into season 3. So...
You're welcome.
Thanks. Love it. I love it. Okay. And so yeah, that's what I'm geeking out about. I can't wait to discuss it once I'm done to see whether or not it was worth the wait, so on and so on. And I want to watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the first movie. It's not streaming anywhere. I refuse to pay for it. I just want to watch it. No, Across the Spider...
I got him. Don't worry about it, folks.
Because, listen, Across the Spider-Verse is so good.
And it's streaming on Netflix
But then I watched the trailer for the first movie. I was like, wait a minute. I love the first one, too. Let me watch the first one. I've watched Across the Spider-Verse like 8 times already.
I still haven't watched it once.
You've never seen the movie?
And it's on Netflix now. I really don't
know.
I really have no excuse at this point.
Did I say 4 new episodes? 5 new episodes. Because once he watches it, we're going to review it. Because I love that movie so much. I got nothing bad to say about it. So the good, it's amazing. The bad, it's amazing. The ugly, it's amazing. All right, so that's it. Without further ado, episode 168 starts now. But first, subscribe to our podcast. It's funny to say that because we don't record very often anymore. Leave a review that it's not about us not recording anymore. Share with your friends and let them know that we don't record that much anymore. And yeah, it's the right thing to do. We are moving on to Fresh Scent. Fresh Scent. Geek Bros approved movies and series out of the week, brought to you by Man while I drink.
Okay, so we got for you November 9th. We're going to start off with series. This. First thing that comes out November 9th is Colin from Accounts, coming out on Paramount Plus. This is a brand new series. I know nothing about it. I just saw it and wrote it down just to have something there. November 10th, The Curse, also on Paramount Plus. These are both streaming services. If you don't have them, I'm sorry. If you do have them, I'm also very sorry. There are ways to watch it without paying for streaming services.
We here at the Geek Bros do not condone piracy.
Nope, piracy's bad. Arg. We're jumping to movies now. November 10th, which is this coming Friday, The Marvels. Yay, that's what I said.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
The Holdovers and The Killer, which will be streaming on Netflix.
The Killer. Why does that sound familiar?
That's what's his Anthony Fassbender? No, it's not Anthony.
That isn't Michael Fassbender?
Michael Fassbender, that guy.
All right, we're moving on to what's new in the gaming world. We're going to hit up with the first article, probably one of the only articles in this episode. Sony to remove Twitter's integration. In your face. All right, this article comes from Polygon.com. Sony to remove PlayStation's Twitter integration on PS4 and PS5. X, formerly known as Twitter, has become even less useful. Sony terminated... They've terminated it, okay? Formerly known as whatever. Next week. According to a notice posted to PlayStation support website, the ability to view any content published on X on PS5 and PS4, and the ability to post and view content, trophies, and other game-related activities on X directly will end November 13th. The PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 integration of Twitter. Sony never updated the app branding on console to reflect its new name X. Has been a simple and straightforward way to share screenshots, blah, 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 blah. With the removal of Twitter X integration, PlayStation users will need to jump through a few more hoops to share their media on the platform. The simplest method would be using news. What are you showing me? Oh my God! On your phone? Sorry, this is why we don't do this in person anymore. How'd you do that? Give me that. On your phone? It's not working. Because you're not connected to my Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. All right. We here at the Geek Bros do not condone piracy. Oh my God! I want to watch that. Come on, send it to me. Anyway, I want to watch that now. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Anywho, the rival Microsoft made a similar move this year when it removed Twitter X integration from Xbox. Oh, so this is happening everywhere.
Yep.
Okay, what do you know about this? Why are they doing this? Because of Elon Musk?
Elon Musk is an idiot, and the X sucks, and no one cares about Twitter anymore. Only the people that like to complain and all the Karens and Kevins.
But X is just Twitter with a new name.
Right. However, ever since Elon Musk took over, everybody's...
Do you guys remember this? Long time listeners, do you remember Do you guys remember when this used to happen? This used to happen in the old setup where whether it was the artist from Juan or me had to make sure that we moved it so the screen wouldn't go. What a good time. What are you gonna do? That's actually a smart idea. Look at you. You don't need that.
I want to make it look like I'm doing something.
Cool. So yeah. Anywho, but seriously though, give me your
feedback on this.
Yes.
I find it to be hilarious, and I find it to be amazing because one, I would never really cared for Twitter. 2, I cared even less for it after Elon Musk bought over it. 3, I cared for it even less when it was rebranded to X. 4, I laughed when there was a lawsuit that's being there's a litigation lawsuit because of the brand X, because apparently another company owns that. So it's actually hilarious to see all this happen.
I don't really, again, I agree. I have never really been a Twitter head. The only time I use Twitter basically is to post our stuff, and it would attach randomly through Tumblr when Tumblr had an association with it. So, do you know the backstory of why he changed it from Twitter to X? And why X? Do you know anything about that? I don't.
Because he likes to brand everything in his life X. Look at the name of his children.
What is the name of his children?
I don't even know what it's called, but one of his children it's weird letters, but there's an X in there. He has a thing for X. I don't know if he's ever gotten over his exes. I don't know.
So, and what's the name of his space organization? Explode?
I forgot.
SpaceX.
That's
SpaceX.
it. SpaceX.
Okay, I mean, listen.
Is the thing for X?
It's synergy. It's brand synergy. Come on now, it's brand synergy.
I guess.
All right, so we're moving on now. So PlayStation catalog additions. Yeah, you threw me off with all this shit.
My bad. So we're gonna go into my portion of it now. So PS Plus.
Maybe next time what we should do is.
Actually, that goes on the bottom. Never mind. It's fine. PS Plus editions for the monthly games that are coming out. It came out yesterday. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, Dragon Ball The Breakers, and Aliens Fireteam Elite. You'll be able to download them and play them until the next batch comes in December or whatever it is. Moving along to the Game Pass editions. November 6th, Football Manager 2023 or 4, I don't remember. Comes out on a PC, console, and the cloud. November 7th, RoboQuest 1.0, PC, console, and cloud.
I never played 0.5.
Never played 0.0. November 9th, Dungeons 4, Wild Hearts, and Like a Dragon, Gaiden,
like a virgin.
The Man Who Erased His Name.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
All 3 of these will be PC, console, and cloud for your Game Pass. That's it for your Game Pass edition.
What did you say, cloud?
Cloud.
What did you say, cloud?
Cloud.
Where are we now? Are we at Batman's side piece?
No, there, right there. All right, and then other games coming out this week. I've already said that Like a Dragon Gaiden is coming out November 9th for the PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, and Series XS, also Day 1 Game Pass. November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, Series X and S. And also November 10th, the day before, for PS5, Series X and S, and PC.
Is it bad that I read Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name? I swear to God, that's what I read. That's what I saw. And I'm like, is that a joke? And then I realized I'm seeing double, even though that's not what was written there. All right, so good stuff. Appreciate ya. Man's side piece, Zelda live action. I actually didn't bring this up. We actually do have another website here. I'm bringing it up for you right now because I care. There it is. This article comes from IGN.com.
IGN.com, where I get all my information and stuff. So, supposedly, I don't even know what I'm saying. Nintendo and Sony team up to...
Did you want to bring it over?
No, you're good. To make a live-action Zelda movie.
Why?
Because they announced it.
Why?
And they're finally making a movie based on The Legend of Zelda.
Well, I'll get into what we talked about off air in a minute. So
while Sony's movie division and games divisions are separate, it's still pretty wild that Nintendo and Sony would team up for anything. In other news, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is getting a review. What? Okay, I'm sorry. That's something else. Blah, 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 blah. There's no release date as of yet, and supposedly, what did it say? Who was directing it? I don't remember. Scroll down.
there's nothing else.
Nope, there's nothing else.
Well, that was a quick and easy. I wonder who gets paid for this. I can do this if I could just write a paragraph for an article and get paid for it. Hell yeah. Absolutely. I gotta be in journalism. What am I doing with my life?
I'm trying to find the name of his child that's got the weird name. Oh, there it is right there. Look, it's XAE or whatever it is in there.
What? Oh, God.
Yeah.
XZ?
I don't know.
Eichser?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Were you really Googling his child's name on this podcast?
No, I wasn't.
Cool. So here's what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
What off air? What did we discuss? I said, why would they do it in live action? Here's why. Because the Mario movie was a hit. Okay, it was a hit. And it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you?
So was Sonic.
So was Sonic. Sure. You know, why wouldn't you continue it in the animated realm and build toward a cinematic universe of Smash Brothers? I'm sure I'm not the only person who thought about this. It would make sense. You did really well with Mario. You did really well with the look and the style. Do another realm. Do thing, and then start sprinkling in some bigger, grander thing. I think that would have been probably the only other shared cinematic universe that actually took off really well. So I think this is a missed opportunity.
I'm sure there's a budget involved in there because apparently these CGI movies are a lot more expensive than live. Believe it or not.
That is true. However,
it makes sense. No, and I understand you can do so much more.
Correct.
With the graphics and the CGI and all that other stuff than you can do with live action, which I find stupid anyways because I see live action that form of a movie being somewhat CGI'd anyways.
Yeah. So you're gonna pay for the actors, the live action actors on set. You're gonna have takes. You're not gonna be able to budget it, and you're still gonna have to CGI the hell out of it. So you might as well have made it animated. You know, you might as well have animated it. I'm just saying.
But look how long it took them to make, not that you care, Avatar the movie.
I don't care. And what does that have to do with anything?
That's a live action movie, but look at all the prosthetics and the CGI they did on that movie.
That's animation and live action integration. That's what that is. And let's be reasonable.
I'm sure at some point that's what they're going to do here too, because can you imagine Ganondorf?
I would pay. Stop it! I would pay all the money if you just put prosthetics on somebody.
Long nose.
Yes, I would pay. Nintendo, I will send you free stuff. I will pay all the money if you do Ganon in practical effects.
And
do it.
And
do it.
I want to see the cuckoos. When you hit them,
I want to see the cuckoos
and all
too.
of them just. Because you know what happens when you hit the chickens, the cuckoos or whatever they call it, so many times, they start attacking you.
They attack you, they get moist and wet, yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
That would probably be like an end credit scene. Let's be reasonable. That's probably going to be an end credit scene. They're not going to put that in the movie, you know. But okay, cool stuff. Now it's time for the cure for your common day. Loki season 2 thus far. I've only made it to 4 episodes. Okay, spoiler alert.
I'm up to date.
So let's talk about it. All right, how do you feel about the first 4 episodes? How do you feel about it thus far? I mean, you've seen the whole thing, so I guess you can give me a full. All right, give me a full non-spoiler hot take on season 2 of Loki.
Okay. I love the fact that they gave Roundhead a job. Like, Roundhead has become very famous this year. When he did, what was that movie? Everywhere, Nowhere.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Roundhead.
Hell yeah, who's that?
Have you seen Indiana Jones?
No, none of them. I've never seen a single movie.
Sorry.
I don't care about that.
Do you remember the little Asian kid in any of the previews?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Roundhead.
Oh, okay.
His name is Roundhead.
Oh, so he's the Asian.
He's the
scientist
Asian
in the basement guy.
Yes.
That's why he sounds not
familiar.
Similar. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
that accent.
Yes,
Why do I know
that's
that
him.
accent?
From Indiana Jones. He sounds the same, looks the damn same, and he's still the same height. Because they don't grow. So, I love the fact that they brought Roundhead back. I don't remember his real name.
In a significant role.
Yeah, very significant role.
So, like, you think that'd be like one of those cameos. Hey, we put this guy in. No,
And then he's gone.
Yeah, no, very significant. He's every episode.
He needed the work. He hasn't done anything since Indiana Jones.
So, like, and here's the thing about that. When they do that, they bring back old actors who haven't acted in a while. Like, how do you just get back into acting like that? Like, is it just who you are?
Probably.
Because, I don't know. I could never be out of the game for that long. And then somebody calls me, hey, you want a role? A role in what? A movie? Me. I don't know.
I'm sure he jumped all over the chance because it's Marvel connected. And
Of course.
He's like, hell yeah. Because he's done...
I'm a pussy. I'd be too afraid to fuck up a bit and get fired. It would be... Jason, after 20 years of not being on screen, has been cast in this Marvel movie.
Clearly.
And then 2 weeks...
You're doing this now today.
And then 2 weeks later... Hold on. Shut up. 2 weeks later, Jason has been fired because... You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be too afraid to embarrass myself. No.
What is his name? His name is...
Hikamori... Wait, why is...
That's racist. There it is. Oh,
Why is George Lucas in that lineup?
Because he played in the movie.
George Lucas?
Yes.
He played in what movie?
Missionary. He had missionary sex. Missionary number 2.
I didn't know he showed up. I gotta watch this.
Kai Hui Kwan.
Kai, God bless you.
Thank you. I was very.
I got paper towel over you.
52 years old. I didn't realize he was that
He
old.
looks really good.
Oh, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once was the movie that won all those awards, and that's what made it big. As you can see, Indiana Jones. Oh, he was in the Goonies. I forgot he was in the Goonies too. But yeah, that movie pretty much put him back on the map. He did that movie, and then he started doing other movies. He did the Loki.
Okay, so he was one of those child actors that once he stopped being cute, they just stopped casting him.
Yeah, look, see, The Electric State 2024.
Okay.
He was in Encino Man? I don't remember that.
Wow.
But yeah, I love the fact that they were able to bring him back, because I always liked him as an actor, even though he was a young child actor back in the day.
Oh, man loves young children.
I love children.
He loves young child actors.
But my hot take, as far as this season is concerned so far, it's throwing me up and down and all around in this loop because there's so much going on.
It's like a circle.
And there's no point to it. Because you can do it. You can do it all night long. But yeah, it's keeping me interested. That much I will say. Mm-hmm. But it's just going around and around and around and around. And it's just like, what's going on? I'm enjoying it.
Okay. You're enjoying the spectacle, just not the plot of the story.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
I would agree the same thing. I like Loki as a concept. I like the series as a concept. I don't like the story of season 2. Season 1, I got the story. You know, you're chasing after whatever. There's some kind of mystery. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, but this one doesn't feel like it has a plot. Oh, the loom's gonna explode or some shit, and it's gonna happen any moment. But we're taking like 6 episodes for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And they're really like, I don't know what they're doing with Kang. And I want more Gugu Mbatha-Raw. I want more of her because she's beautiful.
Who's that?
Renslayer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't. Let's just say I'm glad there's a season 2, but we didn't need it. I don't think they.
Supposedly,
I don't think they had a story to tell.
It's supposed to connect the craziness that happens with the multiverse movies, which still doesn't. I don't understand what's going on.
Absolutely not.
But it's supposed to connect everything else, and then spoiler alert.
It's all connected.
Spoiler alert. Like a circle. Spoiler alert. Where was it going? Oh,
Episode 4.
It's supposed to explain something. I forgot. I just lost track of it. Something that happened with Spider-Man. I don't know. Which didn't make any sense because that multiverse end scene in Venom.
When he gets sucked into.
When he gets
sucked into the MCU for like 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds, and then he gets back out to the Sonyverse. Supposedly,
that was the stupidest. the stupidest, most asinine cameo ever. There was no point.
Supposedly that was it's supposed to explain why that happened, but it really didn't still to this day. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna continue watching it. I'm
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I like Tom Hiddleston. I like the low-key character when I get over the fact that they just like reset him for no reason. But does season 2 need to exist? No. They should have left it the way it was, and they could have brought Loki's variant back in another movie or something else.
Bring the other variants.
But I don't know what they're showing. I don't know the point of season 2. And the sad part is that if they give us the point of the season finale, that's a whole waste. Then you could just give us episode 1 and then episode 6. All that extra is just filler. It's good filler. It's fun filler. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. You know, Victor Timely is kind of a blast in my opinion. He's a freaking con man. I love it.
Spoiler alert to the part where he turns into spaghetti.
Oh God! Listen.
It's like we're gonna win.
Listen. Listen. That was the best. So out of the 4 of us, that's the best part. I didn't expect that.
The music was playing. It was getting so hyped.
It was hyped
He
up.
takes a deep breath to walk out just to turn into spaghetti.
He immediately. I thought he was. Listen, let me tell you right now. I thought he was gonna die, but
not like that.
Not like that. He was gonna go. He was gonna save the day.
Do everything, push the button, and then die.
No. How I pictured it in my mind was this. He goes out there. The music swells. He's gonna. You gotta go. You gotta get out of there. It's too much particulates and whatever. He goes, he clears it, he makes it back inside, and he's like, I did it. And then kind of just like, ugh.
And then dies.
Exactly. That's what I thought. But when it was like this, dude, when he was like, all I remember doing was, that's really good. I was like, It was great. That was great. That was a good way to mess with us. I enjoyed that. So, but we'll come back when the season's over. We'll the next time we do this podcast in 5 months, we'll tell you how we felt.
We'll do it more often.
No, we'll do it more often. We've got a cadence going on now on Wednesdays. We'll see what happens. It'll be in person. This is it now. Yep. If you don't like this, then
we'll get better with the rest of this stuff.
Yeah, I haven't done this in a while, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like this. And we really shouldn't be looking at the camera. We should be looking at each other.
We should be looking at each other. Yeah, exactly.
But go ahead. We're not used to it. Sorry. All right, moving on to...
Another comical cure for your common day.
So, banned from TikTok immediately. So, you guys don't know this. We're big fans of
Abba and
Preach. And... there was a contest to be a video editor, and I joined it. I edited a brand new opening.
So when you say you guys, are you calling me fat?
What?
You said you guys don't know this.
Oh, because I'm looking at you. But remember, even though I'm looking... Hold on, no. I'm looking at you, but this is a podcast.
Am I Venom now?
Okay, so this shouldn't exist. Okay?
You shouldn't say you guys.
Okay.
Talk to me like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience by looking at you. What do you mean? You guys... don't know, but we are big fans of Abba and Preach, and the fact of the matter is they had an editor's contest. So I joined TikTok. They wanted you to enter in TikTok. I joined TikTok just to put my picture, the video I edited, my submission, and their custom intro. I don't know what I did, but after about a week, they banned my TikTok. They said because I violated community.
All of the community.
Yes. I violated community service. I want to be very clear. I only uploaded 3 things. My picture, which is the picture that's right back there. If you guys are watching, it's me, my caricature right here too. I put him as my thing because I said use these logos for everything because it's not just for Geek Bros, it's for everything. You can use them. That goes for all you former Geek Bros. I made those things and I said you can use them. They're yours. I'm a dick, but I'm not that much of a dick.
Ish.
Exactly. So I used it for my TikTok and I don't know. I got banned completely. For violating community rules. How? I put a clip of Abba and Preach, and everybody's doing it.
Did you even try to appeal to it?
I don't know how. There's no option to appeal. How do you appeal it?
I don't know.
I went to look. It just said you're banned, and you violated community. And just like Facebook, when Facebook was remember when Facebook was banning me like every other month.
I told you to stop posting that midget porn, bro.
Okay, I like midget porn.
Flex, you got
Dark
some
Flex,
explaining to do.
Dark Flex. All right. But so yeah, I don't know what I did, and I got banned immediately. 3 posts, 1 week, completely banned. And it's funny because I told you guys on our Nice Guys chat, and you guys blew up laughing, you fuckers.
So, Abram Priest, the moral to the story is this man tried and got banned. If you can come back.
I wanted to be you guys' editor. I did.
Out.
I wanted to be you guys'
We're going
editor.
to tag you guys into this. Maybe you can help the man out because he needs help.
I need to be your editor because I'm good at editing and it's a remote job, and why not? It's a good opportunity, and I love you guys. You guys are great. So so that's what happened to me. Now we're moving on to the fun part, which now of the thing with the face of the peoples. Movie trailer reviews or reactions.
Yay!
The first one is
the one that came out today.
Yes, which is what?
Ghostbusters and the Frozen Empire.
Let's check it out. And if I'm not lazy, you'll see the video appear somewhere here.
Right here?
But I don't know. I don't know if I want to.
All over my chest. Wait, what?
That's what she said.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, it's going to be another hot one out there. In fact, there are heat alerts in effect for New Jersey, feeling like 100 degrees.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I don't know. Is it bad that I'm horny?
Why is that?
Yes, because I'm right next to you.
All right, girl. Is this Coney Island?
Yes, it's in Jersey.
Jersey. Coney Island's not in Jersey.
No, it's Jersey Shore. It's the Jersey Shore.
No, but then how's that Manhattan already?
Because they're moving far around, bro.
Oh, damn. This looks kind of hot.
It's cold.
Oh, this is the day after tomorrow.
Here we go. Ecto 1.
Ooh, this
First
spring.
time in New York history, people froze to death in the middle of July.
What is it?
The death chill. The power to kill.
Oh,
by
shit.
fear itself. Your veins turn to rivers of ice. Your bones crack. And the last thing you see is your own tear ducts freezing up.
Oh my god.
Like, literally scared to death? So cool.
Listen, how did I not know they were making a sequel to this?
I see. The problem with you is that you don't pay attention to our page when I post stuff.
I'm guilty of that. I am.
This was mentioned a while back.
There is no way you mentioned this.
No way?
Let me.
Would you like me to find the poster?
No.
Okay, exactly.
No.
I mentioned this a while back. It was something that I posted. I didn't mention it on the podcast, but I did put it post. Whoa, I can't talk today. I
thought I saw a putty cat.
I did put up a post.
I did put a putty cat.
Referring this. However, it did not have the name Frozen Empire.
What was it called?
It was just the sequel to Ghostbusters. That's all it stated. And then most of the characters were coming back.
That's cool. I mean, look, Bill Murray's in it.
Dan Aykroyd.
The
unstoppable aging of Paul Rudd. He's just so... That's why he was one of the sexiest men alive. This man does not age, bro. Does not age.
He ages like a black man, so it's good. Paul Rudd don't crack. So, no, but this looks good. Mm-hmm. This looks great, and I don't know how they got Bill Murray back again. It's good. I like it. I'm excited. I want to see this. It's got a real day after tomorrow.
Yeah,
winter is coming.
Where are the dragons?
Isn't it? Where are my dragons? I never watched a single. No, that's not true. I watched like 3 episodes of Game of Thrones. So I mean, this meta commentary is based upon just osmosis, what is in the zeitgeist. So I don't really know. But this is good. I want to see this. we never actually reviewed the first one, and I liked the first one. The first one was pretty good, and it was kind of heartfelt. You know, I like how they.
I cried at the end.
No, you didn't.
I did. I shedded a tear.
You shedded a tear.
Shedded a tear.
You
One
shedded
tear.
a tear?
Just one tear. Not all of them, just the one.
The next one is my favorite. That's what I did for Halloween. Is I dressed up as Sora again.
I saw.
But here's the thing. You saw it.
I saw it.
You saw it. Zing zing. And it's funny because so many people were like, you wore that last year. Get a new costume. I said, hold on. One, I never wore my Sora costume for Halloween before. That's one. Two, I've only worn it at Comic Cons, and one time it sounded as a China Force. Three, do you know what that thing costs? That outfit costs hundreds of dollars. You damn right I'm gonna keep wearing it. As long as I can fit it, I'm gonna keep wearing it. That thing cost a lot of money. That wasn't like some simple like $100 thing. That was like, I think it was $300-$400.
I don't dress up.
You know?
Not me.
Of course it's with the keyblades and stuff. All I'm missing is the hair and the boots. And I don't want them because they cost another $100-something a pair each. So, that being said, you guys know I love me some Kingdom Hearts. I'm not too thrilled about what this is. This is Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. It's a mobile game. Now, you guys know I didn't finish Nier Automata, the mobile game, because I couldn't stand mobile games. Mobile games are gacha games. And begin. For iOS and Android.
他ならぬ君がこの世界に目覚めたのは漆黒の空に美しく歪んだ星の降る夜だった
GPS action RPG.
What does that even mean?
まさか漂着者
Augmented reality, I guess.
君の心を試すのにちょうどいい意味もあるし
So it's like a Pokemon Go based type situation because I want no part of it.
Look,
Yep.
see?
Yeah, I want no part of it. No thank you.
No, it says travel the world without stepping outside. Brand new tail and
単なる歪みなら俺たちが来る必要はない七つ星のどっちだ
Keyblade.
キーブレードか見せてもらってもいい
Oh, it looks like it's got like a card thing too, sort of. Don't they know that mobile games are like out of style now? Like the bubble is popped. It's supposed to be a prequel to the prequel to the prequel.
それがやがて失われる空白の歴史だとして
Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. I guarantee you this is just gonna make the story even more convoluted. I'll make it very, 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 very clear that I never even finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I couldn't do it.
I finished it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You sorted it? What? I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't be you. All right. What did you think of the? Don't tell me what the ending was. But what do you think of the ending?
I hated it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did
it make sense at all? Because the story is so convoluted, I can't follow it anymore. The only one I really, really enjoyed was Dream Drop Distance because it was a prequel and it was kind of like a self-contained story, and I was happy with that. So
yeah, the ending to this is just I don't know. I didn't like it. I mean,
does he get with Kyrie or no?
No.
Do they kiss?
No. No kiss.
There's no love?
No. It's
At all?
Disney, bro. They're not doing that.
What do you mean? Disney has all about love.
No.
Well, they were all about love.
They loved each other, but it's just not there. You know, she's seeing somebody else.
No, she's not.
I'm lying.
Don't you do that to me.
It's not him.
Because if he doesn't get with her, then I stop believing in love. Because
it's not him, it's her. Do you believe in love? Because I really don't. Anyway, so I'm not playing that game.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry you feel that way. I actually will download it because I'm a Kingdom Hearts guy. I will download it.
I hate gacha games because listen, I downloaded a Final Fantasy game that was a gacha game that they closed all their servers and stopped the game. It was called Mobius something. Final Fantasy
Mobius Strip.
Something. I don't remember what it was, but it was like maybe 4 or 5 years into it, and they just shut everything down.
Why?
I don't know if they couldn't keep up with it or if the gacha shit sucks. I don't know. It just stopped. Like you can't even download it anymore. It's gone.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I didn't spend any money on it, which I was happy about. If I did, it would have been. I was been severely upset.
All right. We're going to move on now to Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, which I thought it was called Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but, you know, it's a Netflix series. Let's check it out. Okay.
And I'm going to pretend that I didn't post this either.
You didn't?
I did.
The girl of my dreams?
It's time to wake up, dude.
Wait, is that their voices from a movie?
Yes, they are all the original voiced by the regional
First
actors.
time you told me, care even less now. Hey, wanna go out sometime?
You want to go on a date with me?
Ramona Flowers has 7 evil exes, all of whom you must defeat in order to date her. What?
So it's just a remake of the story?
Oh, the movie, yeah.
I thought this was going to be something different.
Oh, shit! Really?
I told you, all of the original actors that played in the movie are voicing the characters. All of them came back. All of them.
Let's party.
Okay, this is the shit! That's the shit!
Oh, it comes out next week. Next Friday.
Yo, that was the shit. And like, how did they get all the actors from the movie to play their characters again? That's amazing.
Because they probably didn't get paid as much to play them because it's all voice acting.
I know, but still, that's amazing. That's
and I'm
amazing.
sure they liked the movie so much they were like, yeah, I'll come back and do it.
Because the movie was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie. It was very underrated. It was very stylistic, very underrated. I cannot believe it didn't make money. I'm pissed. It's like a cult classic now. But they're making, but basically they're making an anime version of it.
Of the movie.
Of the movie, which is fine because you know, it's gonna be more stylistic. It looks just like the video game though, as well.
Yeah.
Like the little video game.
I'm not a fan of them remaking the movie. I would have rather have had them tell another story, not the same one.
I would rather have them. This would have been like a spiritual sequel to the movie.
Yeah, something to the story.
That's why when it says Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, I thought, okay, that means it's gonna be
something else.
Because originally it was called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World on
they
Netflix.
didn't really have a name for it. It was just Scott Pilgrim anime is what they were calling it.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So okay, it was a remake. But when I saw it says Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, I was like, oh, spiritual, you know, like kind of like how it's terrible how Watchmen was a spiritual on HBO. It was terrible. But it was like a spiritual successor.
It was more of a spiritual terribleness. Yeah.
Yes, and so I thought it was gonna be something like that. So, but it's okay. I'm still gonna watch it.
I'll watch it because it's on Netflix, so I already have it. So why not? But if I didn't have it, I wouldn't go out of my way. Although I do have my ways to.
We
watch
here
stuff.
at Geek Bros do not.
I don't pirate anything.
Okay, don't piracy. That was hot. I'm excited about this. I actually gotta show this to my kids because we used to play this game.
I never played a game.
Yeah, we played it. So it's everywhere now, and you can even get it for free now.
I get everything.
So some places, right? So and the game was fun. It was something we would play. We used to play it on PlayStation. Then it was on Xbox. We also even have it on the Switch, and it was a good game. We played it. They're gonna appreciate this. I gotta show this to them. So thank you for
bringing that to your attention. You're welcome.
Nobody asked.
Although I did post that like a while ago.
Shut up. All right, next one.
Dragon Ball Daima.
Daima.
This was released on the New York Comic Con like a month or so back. I don't remember.
We should go to New York Comic Con. I know it's super expensive, but we should go and cover it.
Sure.
Geek Bros.
Sure.
You're not gonna do it.
Sure.
I'm serious.
As a man that works 2 full-time jobs, which is why we're not really around as much anymore. Sorry, by the way. I am a busy guy.
Okay, but this is temporary.
It is temporary.
So it's not gonna last forever. And so
together forever. Are you gonna remember this tomorrow since you're drinking? Anyways, go ahead and play that button.
movie?
Yes.
God damn.
And it came into the States like right there in the 90s.
I love GT.
You see how the time frame and how the time span that we actually watched it here in the States?
Mm-hmm. What movie is that?
The other Brawley movie.
Oh God. What movie is this? Oh, what movie is that?
That's the Dragon Ball Superheroes. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's a Gohan and Piccolo power-up movie.
There's just no dialogue, so you guys know. That's racist. It's a series?
Dragon Ball is a series, yes.
They're gonna ruin this.
Now remember, this is in Japan first. So this has already been created. We're just eventually getting our version of it. They're kids.
So how is this in Dragon Ball? Is that Babidi?
That's Babidi.
Oh wait, hold on. What's happening?
I'm gonna have to do some.
Okay, no, yeah, I don't understand what I looked at. It's supposed to be set in the Dragon Ball world, but everybody's little kids, and this young tiny Vegeta, like untold story in Dragon Ball. I don't understand. They're gonna mess up the continuity. Akira Toriyama already messed up the continuity with well, no, he didn't, because he's GT was never part of canon or whatever.
Which didn't make any sense to me as it is.
What?
GT wasn't part of the canon.
Well, because
is it a multiverse type situation?
That's what it is. They went back.
What did I tell you? When the bank closes, it goes in. I'm sorry. Sorry, that was completely unrelated. But what did I tell you?
It's very weird.
And you said I was crazy.
Anywho, it's very weird. Very weird. Do you ever ask them like what that's about?
I don't ask questions. It's in there. That's all I care about.
Yeah, but I like to wake up to my money, not like clock out to my money.
No, what I do is I wait for I can have dinner tonight.
You know what? It's good for your fasting. It's good for your fasting. That's it. He's gonna get his sexy back too now. That's what it is. He's like, clock out time, dinner. All right. Yeah, but this didn't make any sense to me, like, at all.
That's both of them, though.
Like, at all, huh?
Wait, something's wrong there.
Okay, can we
yeah,
focus?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what are you doing? But yeah, I don't understand. I'm not sure what I was looking at. I don't think I'm very... Are you interested at all? Dragon Ball Super really killed it for me. So it really did.
Here's what I'm thinking right now, because there's a whole nother...
And by the way, they're just stealing GT's premise.
Right.
GT made only Goku small. Now this is making everybody small.
But I think this is just the Japanese doing this, and then again, like 5-6 years down the road, we'll get the dub version of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because
no, I don't think so. I think it's gonna come out quickly because they know there's a market.
No, because we're still missing a huge story. I think it's called it's Dragon Ball. It's either part of that super universe or whatever, but it's like what happens afterwards, because there's a whole. You watch Super, right? So you saw.
I saw up to a point. I think I checked out at the Universal
Tournament?
Multiverse World. I couldn't do it.
You observed Goku go into Ultimate Instinct, where his hair turns silver.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's supposed to be like an angelic power.
Right.
Right. Vegeta gets his own. He becomes like a
devil,
an alternate version of that.
A devil.
Not so much of the destroyer god's powers, but they call it an ego power up or an ego transformation.
This is really stupid.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That whole portion is still missing, which is in Japan now, and eventually it's
already animated.
Yes.
Oh, that's
and it's
weird.
already done. It's like they've probably finished it already. You can probably go on YouTube or whatever and Google some nonsense about it, and you'll see.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought that
it's already. That's what I'm saying. We're still missing a whole big ass chunk of.
I wonder why, because they know Funimation. I think it's Funimation.
Yeah.
They know there's a market for this. Usually, once it's done, they're working on it for over here. That's weird.
Yeah, well, that's what it's currently doing right now. So this is probably new in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's coming
in 2024.
So we're going to get
in
2027,
2028.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. In a few years down the road, we'll get our version of it. By that time, we'll be eating up, what's going on with Ego and Ultra Instinct.
I won't. Super.
I hated, by the way. I watched
what?
Dragon Ball Super Heroes, which is the Gohan Piccolo power up.
But isn't that a separate series altogether?
No, it is part of the Super Universe,
which is a separate series. No, isn't Dragon Ball Super Heroes a separate like computer cell animated series?
No, well, that
or a
movie
video
is.
game, or is a video game.
No, the super portion of it is the universe after Dragon Ball Z and Kai, because Kai and Dragon Ball Z are the same thing. Just
right.
Little,
but Super is confused Z.
Is the continuation.
But Super Heroes is a separate universe.
No. Super Hero. See, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking something else, which is the new version that they have over there. It's Universal Heroes, or that's what it's called. The one that they're playing and finished playing in Japan.
Okay.
The movie Super Heroes is a continuation, a story from Dragon Ball Super. Because in the beginning of the movie, you'll see Vegeta and Goku are training with Broly in that place that they train at with the God of Destroyer.
I hate that they made Broly a nice guy or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just being a big monkey tank was great. Like, why did you mess with that?
I don't know why they changed that.
And I told you I hated Dragon Ball Super Broly when they turned Goku into Superman. I hated what they did to what's his name, Bardock. Hated what they did to Bardock.
Funny thing.
Hated
in this new
what they did to Bardock.
In this version, or in the continuation story of Super that's in Japan right now, that's going to come over here. Bardock comes back, and he actually goes Super Saiyan.
I'm out. I'm out.
But he comes back because again, it plays into the multiversal craziness. They decided to do that over there.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. All right, so moving on. Yeah, I'm out. I just Super really killed it for me. Like Battle of Gods, that was hot. Resurrection F, yes. But then when they redid the series, I'm like, no.
But see, you know what tripped me out about those two movies is that they're just like a continuation of the series.
Yes.
So it's the movie itself is like, okay, we're gonna put this and we're gonna make it a movie from the series, but the series actually shows that just in a shorter version.
Right.
Which I don't even understand.
I don't understand either.
Because
and it's stupid.
None of the Dragon Ball movies in the past had anything to do with that.
Anything to do with
like it's like series. Okay, we're gonna branch it from this timeline, but we're not putting it in the series, which didn't make any sense to me. But
I don't know. But I'm saying is that it was a waste. It was very. And I mean, and it's clear Akira Toriyama is going senile because his storytelling in the original series
was great.
Z was great. It was great. To this day, the best one. I mean, Buu Saga got convoluted, yes, but the Cell Saga, the Android Cell Saga.
That was amazing.
Listen, you can't get the intrigue. I was So curious about the story. The timeline shifted, it changed. These are different androids. What? You know, this person died. It was great. Boo Saga, yeah, he was starting to sniff his own farts. But I'm telling you right now, Super, his head is way up his ass.
You know what? He watched too much Marvel. That's what happened.
Maybe, but here's the thing, and let's be reasonable. GT, once it found its happy medium between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, put it together. The Baby Saga was amazing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The Baby Saga was amazing, and even though he wasn't, and believe it or not, I looked it up. He was more involved in GT than we think.
Really?
He did. He did a lot of he did a lot of character designs. He gave some story beats. I think he was intricately involved in the Baby Saga. He was more involved than you think. He just wasn't animating. He wasn't like day to day.
Right.
But he signed off, and I think he drew the specs for young Goku. He did. He was more involved in GT than we said. So people say, "Oh, it's not without him." No. It wasn't that bad. GT was pretty good compared to Super, and I'm sorry, Super Saiyan 3 compared to Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue. Let's come on.
How about the Super Saiyan God, the red one? It was like a soft version of every other, because like the eyes were kinder. He wasn't as angry. It was just like, hi, I'm red now.
There was a movie where that came out before Goku became Super Saiyan in the series, and he went Super Saiyan in it, but it wasn't gold hair. It was just a red aura, and his hair went up. That's all they did for God. It's just ate that look.
That was the
Tree of Might. Yeah, Tree of Might. That was apparently him going Super Saiyan.
Where he went against his doppelganger,
which is his first doppelganger. Yes. Fuck this series. Okay, you know, I'm telling you. Come on, I want you to compare the Trunks story. Trunks-chan. It's Trunks.
Trunks.
No, they don't call it. They don't say Trunks. They say Trunks.
Whatever.
Trunks-chan.
Okay.
Trunks' story in Z and that bullshit in Super. What was that? They went to the future. They ran away. They went back to the future. They ran away. He came to the future. And he ran away. And then he came to the future and ruined everything. That was the worst.
Because they wanted to make Trunks more of a prominent character.
So
the only way to do that.
So come and take them and stay in the future, in the dystopian future. You had them go and run away, and then go back and then run away, and then go again and then bring him back with you.
And then there's talks in this new version that just finished in Japan. The kids are not in it. Goten and Kid Trunks.
Are not in what?
They're not in this new version.
What new version?
And the one that's playing in Japan right now. The continuation of Super. They've killed them completely. They didn't kill them.
They just have no point.
They just removed them from the series altogether. So there's no more Gotenks.
No, but you can't just be like, they're the kids of the two main saints.
They're no longer So if they are part of the story, they are no longer part of the Z fighters. They're not fighting anymore. They're not there. They're not prominent characters.
Why wouldn't they fight? They're the only other Saiyans that have power. They're just as strong.
Half Saiyans, and they're supposed to be stronger than their fathers.
But how do you just do that?
Ask them.
Holy
I
shit.
didn't do it.
How do you know this? You gotta look more into me. Send me some links. Send me some links, bitch.
I read a lot.
All right, we're moving on to the last one. This is why our episodes go so long. We're going on to the last one. Monarch? The what?
Legacy of Monsters.
Legacy of Monsters. This is Apple Plus?
Yes, Apple TV Plus.
Okay. Kurt Russell. Ooh, Asian.
That's his son, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I did know that.
Monarch was there in San Francisco.
Is that Godzilla?
Godzilla?
Oh, she is gorgeous.
When the whole city was coming down.
Oh, this is Pacific Rim.
We're taking pictures, like Keepin waiting for it. You think that your father was working for them?
Was that the Ghostbusters girl?
Who are they?
It is a Ghostbusters girl.
No, her forehead's too big.
No.
This is the world we live in. Monsters are an inescapable reality.
Those files belong to us. They are more important than you could possibly imagine.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is gonna give me nightmares.
No, that's not the guy from Workaholics. Kurt Russell. She's beautiful.
That monarch lie. About your father disappearing. Or we can find out what really happened before it's too late.
So this is where Mr. Nobody went Fast and the Furious.
This world, it's not ours. Believe me.
Is that
It's so much more vast. than we
Well,
can
he lost a lot of
possibly
weight.
imagine.
Yo,
These monsters and Monarch have taken everything from me.
the budget in this shit is crazy.
Bro, Apple TV they do it, bro. They do it.
The world is on fire. If we want to save millions of lives, we can use some help.
Not sleep on Apple TV Plus, man. I don't have a subscription, but the movies that they come out with and the actors that they have in these movies, it's not bullshit, bro. Right? I saw that today and I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh.
So that's dope for Apple TV.
Apple TV. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Apple TV.
I
Plus,
only watched For All Mankind, and I watched that show with the video game show, Mystic Quest.
Oh, yeah,
Those
those were good.
Yeah, they were.
funny.
They were, but that's all I watched it for. But is this part of
The Godzilla nonsense.
universe?
Supposedly, yeah. Supposedly.
So it connects to. So how is the world on fire? I didn't watch any movies. I only watched the first Godzilla. So that is cool. That is very cool.
Here, I'm gonna.
I would only watch it because the Asian girl, the main Asian girl, she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
like
of course.
she is gorgeous.
Of course,
That's the only reason why I'd watch it.
Of course.
I have a preference, and at least I'm consistent. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on now to the last thing on the list: open mic. Rebooting the MCU.
Oh God.
Now, have you heard about this?
I did.
Okay, so it's clear that ever since Endgame, Marvel has not, except for Spider-Man,
spiraled out of control.
Except for Spider-Man, which technically isn't them. They have bomb after bomb after bomb. And the Marvels is set to open at $45 million, which is $100 million less than anything you could possibly think of. And this is going to bomb again. Quantumania bombed. Doctor Strange bombed. And these are movies that actually have like big things to see. Oh, Kang is in this one. Oh, you have the X-Men in this one.
It didn't help that Jonathan Majors finally got arrested.
That notwithstanding, I highly doubt nobody went because of that. I mean, come on.
No, I'm just saying because they had to rewrite the entire storyboard. And everything.
Well, they claim they're going to do that, but we'll see what happens. But at the same time, from what I hear, is that they only decided to make Jonathan Majors' character the whole central crux of the multiverse saga after they saw the response of his character in Loki. That's the story. He was never meant to be
Kang the Conqueror.
No, he was going to be Kang the Conqueror, but he wasn't going to be the central crux of the multiverse saga until they saw that. He's like, oh, he's pretty good. Let's make it around him. So, what do you think? The story is it looking like that after good looking up. After Secret Wars, they're going to use Secret Wars to reboot the MCU. Which makes sense because I don't listen to it, but all I know is that it's something about Battle World and everybody being pulled from different universes because all the universes collapsed. And then
supposedly Iron Man and Black Widow are going to make a return to the MCU, which I don't see Scarlett Johansson herself coming back, but
she'll come back. They're gonna roll up the money. The Brinks truck. That's it. Everybody says they're done until they roll up the money back.
Remember, she sued them. So
I mean, they're being the bigger people by asking you, hey, listen, we
know we messed up.
We know we messed up, and we paid you. Come back. There's a difference. She's not asking to come back.
No, but
so she's not saying she won't save face.
I don't think they'll bring her back.
They'll bring her back.
Bro, if they got rid of Jonathan Majors from the whole situation because of allegedly whatever he did.
But that's different. She is pissed because there's a contract. There's contracting. This is dusty. Oh my god, I gotta dust this. I hope you guys don't see the dust. Pardon my dust. But that's the difference between suing them because you broke your contract and you didn't get your money, because in most of their contracts they get paid a certain amount of money and they get a percentage off the back end. But if you put the movie out in theaters and on Disney Plus, you're neutering your box office, thus stealing money from the person.
Yep.
So I get it. She was being honest. My contract said you give me $5 million up front. I get 1.1% off the back end, which typically ends up being a few more million. Out of a $500-600 million, you get another $5-6 million or whatever. So I get it. They effed up, and then their response was terrible, saying, "Oh my God, you're greedy."
Yeah.
They know they messed up. So I'm pretty sure if they came back humbling, and if she was smart, she'd say, "Listen, I want to come back. You give me a sizable thing, and then I want you guys to put out a press release that you're proud to have me back."
But here's the other problem too. Hollywood still has the actor strike going. So.
Is it?
Oh yeah. The writer strike ended. The actor strike is still going.
I thought the actor strike. Oh, sorry, all the dust. All the actors. I thought the actor strike and the writer strike was in tandem with each other.
The writer strike happened first,
and then I thought the actor strike
happened.
They striked to
for the same, pretty much the same reasons that the.
Well, what does AI have to do with them?
Everything.
What does AI have to do with the actors? AI is writing the script, so they're just going to. I don't
think it's the same exact reasons that the writers had it. I don't think the AI is a big portion of it. I believe the streaming services and the fairness of all of that is the big portion of it.
Okay, because they're not getting paid residuals.
Right.
So the actors are striking for more residuals.
Yeah. Not because they don't have enough money anyways, but whatever.
See, I don't know if they realize that they're screwing themselves. Because if it's going to cost more money to give you more money, they're going to make less shows. They'll make less movies. So in the end, it's going to balance itself out. Here's the thing, and don't at me. Don't at me. We all say people deserve
fair pay,
equal pay, and livable wages.
Livable wages I understand because this country has spiraled out of control.
Here's the thing. When you increase minimum wage, one of two things happen. They either lay off their workers
and eliminate positions,
and or they pass on the expense to the consumers.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, and I'm not saying I am getting my bachelor's in marketing and business, so this is why I'm saying this. There is a negative for that. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Instead of maybe increase, let's say leave minimum wage what it is, and minimum wage should be for what it was for. Young people working. That's really what it was for. You see, it was never meant to be a livable wage for adults. It was never designed for that. Let's be reasonable. So instead, why don't you funnel some money into programs to get people who are stuck in McDonald's at 35 years old? Give them something. Give them some kind of educational program. Give them some kind of way. Let them reinvest in leadership programs. Something to get them out of entry-level jobs. That's how I think it'd be better.
Yeah, not leave them in debt trying to do that.
Exactly. Either. So in the end, yeah, it's great to increase minimum wage, but then you can't bitch when your meal goes up $1 because you have to pay for the minimum wage. That in itself causes inflation.
Yep.
And that's why I'm torn about livable wage and increased minimum wage. No, we should encourage those who are stuck in these jobs to rise above. Give them opportunities. Show them there's opportunities. And if you choose not to try, or I have kids. Let's get a babysitting program going on for night school. Oh, I'm disabled. Let's do something for disability. Let's do remote stuff. Is the thing now. Who has time for that? You need to make time.
Mm-hmm.
Than us paying you more to sling fries. No, you should want to do more. And there are opportunities right now, but let's make it more easy. Let's make it more accessible. That's what I think would be the better idea than increasing minimum wage. Because I'm sorry, nobody should be in an entry-level minimum wage job beyond maybe their early 20s. Maybe mid-20s. By that time, you should be looking at a career.
Mm-hmm.
But what are we doing in our society that's promoting careers?
Nothing.
Just work.
Nothing, because everybody that goes to college to further their careers is in
Watch it now. I'm currently pursuing my Bachelor of Science.
Substantial amount of debt.
I'm not in any debt. Well, at least not for this round. The first round of college, yeah. That's a lot of debt. A lot of debt there. This round, no debt. I'm either paying it myself or I'm finally getting financial aid. But the first round,
but somebody else is paying for that financial aid at some point.
Probably, yeah.
Exactly.
Probably, but that's coming from our taxes.
Right.
That's right.
So is everything else.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So
tax.
No. That's
is a
lie. It is a lie. But our taxes is
our
one
freedom
thing.
is a lie.
Our taxes is one thing, but when you increase minimum wage, it's not coming from our taxes. That's coming from our wallets, from our purchasing power. There's a difference.
Right. It's worse.
Right. Our taxes, whether they raise or not, they allocate where it's going to go. But when it comes to minimum wage and livable wages, that comes directly out of your pocket. Mm-hmm. It comes directly out of how much goods and services cost, because now they got to pay their workers more, or it takes away from the efficiency of these goods and services because every business has a fiduciary responsibility to make money, especially if they have shareholders. So they're gonna do what they need to do. They're gonna increase costs. They're gonna shrink sizes of certain things. They're gonna lay off workers and make more workers work harder for the new minimum wage. There's a lot of negativity toward it. I think we lost the thread. Rebooting the MCU. How do you feel about them potentially rebooting the MCU?
I feel that they just need to wipe it clean and start all over again.
Do you think it'd be
not rebooting it, just starting from a different story?
So yeah, but that's what they're planning on doing. Rebooting it as in like this is where it ends and it spins off to here. And, kind of like the DC. DC rebooted itself and it was a reboot. Failed. Oh shit.
Failed completely.
I don't think that a reboot would. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of homework to watch, because it's all interconnected. I don't think a reboot of the MCU would work. I think it would. I think that's it.
I think what they need to do is they just need to stop the MCU altogether. Your idea was great in the beginning. It worked for a short time. Leave it alone.
Not a short time. It was a decade or more.
Yeah, but
like 20-something films. Like,
right,
it was amazing.
How long till during that there was like movies in that whole 20 years that they flopped. There was a few of them that flopped. A
few did, but the vast majority didn't.
But that's what I'm saying. So they're just money hungry, trying to cash grab, whatever the case is. Stop creating this universe and tying everything together and just tell character stories. You have a plethora of characters to choose from. Just start making stories from those characters. Look, I mean, and a lot of it has to do with the rights of the characters and all that stuff.
All the strong female leads that they're bringing out. Like, what do you mean?
Stop it.
They are making strong female lead movies. What are you talking about? And series. All new characters. And so much diversity.
I'm just over it.
I love Miss Marvel, by the way. I think the actress is adorable. She's adorable.
I hate this movie. I'm gonna hate this movie when it comes out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hate it. I'm gonna love it because I want to see more Miss Marvel because I think she is adorable.
But
she's adorable.
Even though there's so many characters that you can just talk about, and
you need to recast T'Challa. Fuck, bring him back.
He's dead.
Okay, Chadwick Boseman is dead.
Yes.
You can bring back T'Challa.
Yes.
There's many. I'm pretty sure there's insert article. Oh, not article. Chapter. No. Issue this, verse this, bylaw that, where Black Panther came back from the dead. Bring him back.
I hated. What's her name?
Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, I hated that movie.
I have yet to finish the entire thing. I fell asleep in a movie theater. Then I watched it on Disney Plus, and guess what? Fell asleep again. I have not watched it till its end.
Shuri. I don't like Shuri as a Black Panther.
Shuri, you don't like Shuri.
I don't like Shuri. I just, like I said, whatever Marvel's doing when it comes
She's
to...
a strong female lead.
Fucking made me shoot myself in the face. whatever Marvel's trying to do right now, just stop it altogether because it's not working. It died when you finished Endgame. That's it. Leave it alone after that. It's done. Begin something else. I understand you try to do something with Quantumania and the
I liked Quantumania. I thought it was enjoyable. I didn't think it was great.
I hated
none of the Ant-Man movies were great, but it was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable, but I hate the fact that they killed off MODOK so quickly because he's not supposed to be dead that easily. Anyways, the whole Quantumania multi-universal nonsense craziness that's going, they've screwed that up entirely.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely dead in the water.
It's a giant.
It's dead. It's dead.
The timeline explodes. Everybody dies. End of story. No, not everybody dies. All of the universes somehow corrected themselves, and let's just continue basing another story on something else. Because this whole multiversal time craziness.
Yeah, they messed it up.
It's screwed up.
They messed it up. I agree. What they should have done is they should have taken a break. Endgame. Take a break for 2-3 years to develop a new movie, because movies used to come out every 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember those days when sequels of movies used to come out every 3 or 4 years, and now you'll get a sequel within a year or two, and it's like how much time you need to sit down and hash it out. They should have taken 3 years off.
But what they started doing, which I think was their downfall, was they created content for Disney Plus, which is where the series came in. The series came in, and then they tied them in with the movies.
Yeah.
And that was the downfall of everything, because the multiverse cracked in No Way Far From Home.
Yes.
Because of Spider-Man.
Yes.
Then they made Loki. Yes. Then they made Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And look what happened there. Loki was great. Doctor Strange sucked. Quantumania.
Yeah.
All right. So you're ready. In baseball, I'm sorry, 3 strikes, you're done. That's it. You're out already.
He's got like a 3-thing rule. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 dates, three friends, 3 episodes, 3 strikes, 3 movies. I don't know.
My favorite number is 15, so that makes no sense. Anyways, it doesn't.
3 times 5.
Anyways, there should be no more rebooting. Kill the MCU as it is now. You want to end it, the timeline somehow heals itself in Loki, cool, because we're not finished with that yet.
No, it's mine. The screen went off. He thought it was the Sorry, no, this was...
At least I tried. Kill the MCU as it is right now. Find a way to end it and just move on to something else completely.
Greener pastures.
Your multiversal, time reversal, crazy nonsense reversal, whatever, Ursula.
Urkel.
It's not working. It's time to move on to another story. That's how I feel about the reboot.
So are you saying they should just let it go?
Let it go. You made such a great song. Follow it.
I agree. They really shat the bed, and a reboot won't help. They need to just wrap this phase up, end it, and maybe take a 3, 4, 5 year break. Because let's be reasonable. If you took a multi-year break and said, "Here's the new MCU movie," you don't think it's gonna blow the fuck up? You don't think we're gonna run to the theaters to see what's going on? Nobody's gonna forget you guys. I mean, if Star Wars can disappear for 30 years and come back, and it was like, "Oh my god!" MCU.
It was great either, but...
And it wasn't, but still. Sorry, that was. Alcohol is fermenting. But if they can do that, you can. I mean, MCU is arguably the most successful franchise in movie history, if not the most successful in movie history franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can take some time off. You can keep putting out comic books and all the other crap, but yeah, you guys screwed the pooch. But reboot is not gonna work. Do you concur?
I concur.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like their series are doing better than their movies at this point.
I don't think so.
Except for
Oh my god, did you see the trailer for Echo? I can't believe that.
I can't believe we didn't put that
I don't know, because I don't know, we should, but I can't believe they really brought this series out.
I told you they were.
I know, but I really thought they were going to cancel it. They really did it. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to see Echo.
Mm-mm.
Because in despite of everything, she's a strong female mute and deaf lead.
And she's a minority.
It's about time. What is she? She's Native American?
Something like that.
It's about time. Yeah, it's I like Moon Knight. Moon Knight was pretty good.
Moon Knight was good.
Moon Knight was pretty good. I still liked WandaVision up until the end. I think the end was stupid, but the intrigue was good.
WandaVision was good for a good most part.
Yeah, it was good for the most part.
Loki's great.
Loki was good.
Moon Knight was great.
Moon Knight was great.
What else was there?
I have a soft spot for Miss Marvel. So soft spot for Miss Marvel. It was so cute, and she is so adorable. She's adorable. I just want to like pinch her cheeks and buy her like all the ice cream and watch her squeal every time I like give her something that she enjoys. Think, oh my god, I love it. She's adorable. Her character is adorable. You can't say her character. You are a father of daughters.
I'd never subject them to that way. Sorry, could do it.
That's it for Keepin' the Geek Bros, episode 168. I'm Vibe.
And I'm Man.
So before we get to where you can find us, shameless promotions, Man.
I am Man 1703 on everything.
Wow, you sound exhausted.
Everything. It's been a long day for me, sir.
It has been a long day.
Everything.
Oh, that's it? Oh, sorry. I'm Vibe Rep Studios, VIBEREVSTUDIOS. That's on everything, pretty much. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, not TikTok.
Not anymore.
Not no more. .com. My website is up. I haven't updated it in a while, but it is up. Everything is there, actually. Everything I've ever created for the most part. So you should check it out if you're bored, because there's some gems in there. I've looked at some of my old stuff. There's some gems. Let me see. For the Geek Bros, you can check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, because we haven't been banned yet. That's Geek Bros with a 0, GEEKBR0S, GEEKBR0S. You can email us at geekbros at yahoo.com. Sorry, we haven't done this in a while. GEEKBR0S at yahoo.com. Email us. Are you watching the email? Oh, you're looking at the emails anymore.
I'm looking at them, but there's nothing.
Good. So somebody's looking at the emails. And, of course, Facebook.com says Geek Bros with a 0. WeBeGeeksPC.com, the first place.
Thank you, Mike.
To find us. And I have to, I got to pay my fee, Mike. Sorry about that. And YouTube.com/@GeekBros with a 0. Geek Bros has their own YouTube channel. It took me 4 years to do it and a lot of effort, but all the new stuff does go there. Yes, you can still find it on Vibe Rep Studios YouTube, but why would you want to? Because it takes me a while to backfill the catalog. Everything's there in order. I'm talking about all the podcasts, all the phases of the series, all the new stuff, even the obscure things like Lonely Vader and The Curious Case of Beta Aniline. All those things, those little obscure things from Geek Bros, it's all there. So if you want to know the history of Geek Bros and why the only consistency has been B, because I've driven everybody out.
I'm still here.
I've driven everybody out. My fault. Check it out. It's all there for you. So that's it for keeping the Geek.
That's it for keeping up with the Geek Bros podcast. And remember, geeking out still sounds this good.
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.